Hi and welcome to my channel.
Hello, motherfucker.
We'll be discussing fitness, fashion, and ways to focus on greatness. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. As you can see from the title, we'll be discussing black women and hair loss, mainly traction alopecia, which is the most common form of alopecia and is caused by hair being pulled too tight. It's most prevalent in the black community, but other nationalities can experience traction alopecia. It's mainly caused by braids and weaves. Weaves because the braids are completely too tight, pulling the hair back, creating way too much tension. This case here that the video is showing is probably a little extreme, but the hair loss is very prevalent in the black community, where you'll see people saying she doesn't have any edges, what happened to your edges, things of that nature, and we would rather cover it up than treat it. Okay, this is another case of the traction alopecia. The problem is she continued to get weave installed in her hair. As you can see, she has long, lovely hair, but the install was not correctly. It was way too tight and it's constantly pulling her hair back. Her hair is relatively thin, and the amount of hair that you're putting on the braids causes the hair to pull from the scalp and results in baldness pretty much. Okay, so the young lady in the video, she did have her hair styled by Razor Chick. She's from Atlanta, but she does travel frequently, and she's my favorite hairstylist as far as treating edges. She doesn't cover them up by adding more braids and or weave. For the most part, you need to have your hair styled in a shorter hairstyle and pull to the front so that you're not constantly pulling your hair back in a ponytail. She's trying to treat the problem and mask the problem, not continue the problem by installing more braids and more weaves. That's only going to result in a further problem with the baldness.
Brace yourself, sis. Brace yourself. I've gone rogue.
I found this young lady's video on YouTube, and she decided to shave her edges so that she could grow them back. In her video, she stated that she didn't want to shave her entire head and she would just cover up the edges with a ponytail or whatever. But again, that is not solving the problem. You need to start fresh. Just go ahead and cut your hair short and treat the bald spots. Pulling your hair back constantly is only going to add to the problem.
I guess I'll just start by showing you, don't be alarmed, the state of my hair.
Okay, let me first and foremost insert that I am in no way, fashion, shape, or form shaming these women that are experiencing this problem, that will have this problem or have had this problem in the past. I'm only trying to bring awareness so that we take care of our hair. I know that natural hair is in now, but you can't just have natural hair, because a lot of the protective styles are creating the traction alopecia. The braids are completely too tight. The weaves are completely too tight. You can experience this baldness no matter what grade your hair is, no matter how long your hair is. It can happen. And once you see it happening, start treating it by stop adding braids and or weave. So again, if you add a short style, you can treat the problem much better. These braids here are completely too tight for your scalp. Is going to create alopecia. When you've had your hair braided and it's completely giving you a headache, or you see scalp pussing or swellness, immediately remove the braids. It's not worth it to damage your scalp for a hairstyle. And as far as children, even if your daughter's hair is short, allow her natural hair to grow on its own.